We've come from the United States. There are plenty of mountains and valleys in America, but they're not ours. But here in our homeland, as we see those green mountains, which give the impression of being wrapped in thick carpets of green trees, we feel that they're ours, that these lands belong to us, and we're overjoyed by that knowledge. This is our first time in Armenia. I wanted my daughter to see the country, and we wanted to be on a guided tour, so we'd be able to visit the most important sites. I brought my daughter, grandchild, and in-law with me. They hadn't expected to have so much fun either, especially my daughter. She's pretty much Americanized, but right now, the Armenian spirit is so strong in her that she says she wants to actually live here.
This is my first visit to Armenia, and I'm very happy to be here. I was very impressed by all the work that Armenia Fund does, especially at the Tchaikovsky Music School. It was just unbelievable, and many others too numerous to mention. And I wish them success in all their future endeavors.
Everywhere I go, I hear people speak Armenian.
It's amazing. Because I'm from America, it's been kind of hard for me to learn Armenian, but I'm learning so much here, and it's amazing that everybody's speaking Armenian.
Really profound to see a whole country of Armenians and the beautiful history and the architecture and natural world, the monasteries.
When I heard the pianist, those boys playing the piano, I just almost teared up. It was just so beautiful. And they did it with so much enthusiasm and expression. Also the little violinist.
Involved and paying attention to all the details and everything, including that school we went in Artsakh.
The way he explained everything made us feel good to be part of this organization.
The Armenia Fund has just done an amazing job with this tour and with all of the money they've put into schools and roads, schools that are nicer than what I went to when I was in school in California.
I like high school. Well, it's pre-high school.
When we saw the school that was being constructed, we saw the old building and the new building. The new building was amazing. It was up to the level that my school is, or it's even higher actually. And the old school, it's just amazing that you can transform that into the new school, and it's comparable to my schools back in America.
When you see up close what the Hayastan All-Armenian Fund has accomplished, you get inspired to continue to support its work. We stand by this organization wholeheartedly because we know what wonderful projects will be implemented with our donations.
Armenia Fund, in many ways, is doing the function that the current government cannot do. I've been very impressed to learn about how the government has recognized that because of past histories with corruption and or people not counting on the government to be able to select contractors and administer projects correctly.
Whoever has the slightest doubt as to whether their donations are being used for their intended purpose, I urge them to come see these marvelous projects for themselves. Every structure built by the fund, including schools, are of the highest quality. Thanks to these schools, children in Armenia and Artsakh now have warm, comfortable classrooms. The Hayastan All-Armenian Fund is doing a remarkable job. Everywhere we go, we see the magnificent results of Armenian American support.
You can't compare. You can't compare. So.
I've seen what the Armenia Fund is doing here. I think it's very worthwhile. I think that people should donate whatever they can to help. The things that we've seen, the schools that have been built, the roads, are definitely helping the people here to make a better life and a better Armenia for the future.
What the Hayastan All-Armenian Fund is doing for the Armenian people is simply unrivaled in terms of quality, palpability, and importance. I can't imagine a more effective national development effort. Every penny is used for the purpose it was intended, and the results are simply breathtaking.
I think the work that you do is fantastic. It is just, you're helping these people who have simple lives and just, they need these roads, they need water, they need help. You're doing a fabulous job.
Because the spear, which was brought to Armenia,
which you of course hope will happen as soon as possible.
Anywhere you drop yourself, you're in a great picture, you're in a great landscape. It's the most beautiful place I've ever seen.
When you see this land with your own eyes, you understand why we're so devoted to it, and why our soldiers stand ready to defend it at the risk of their lives.
It left such a good impression on us that, given other choices, we would choose this.
For me, Armenia is a country of extremes, extreme wealth, extreme poverty, extreme culture, extremes in everything, but it's extremely beautiful.
My dream has come true. These mountains, these spectacular views have left a profound impression on me. And once is not enough. I hope I can be back in a few years. I decided to come visit on 4 separate occasions, but it wasn't meant to be. Well, this is a great year because at last I was able to see our homeland. I also wish to make business investments in Armenia, as I know how important they are for the country.
Actually, I'm very impressed. This is my first time in Armenia. I always wanted to come. I had a few opportunities last 45 years and I never had the chance, and I'm glad, I'm very happy I'm here. It's a very beautiful place and for sure I'll be coming back.
of Indo-European languages.
Every Armenian must come and see our homeland and then return and bring other people with them. Our homeland is 100 times better than what I had envisioned, and the same goes for its dynamic and hospitable people. This is the first time I'm experiencing the full splendor of Armenia and Artsakh, and I just couldn't be happier.